Okay, after 3 days, the initial frenzy has died down, as usual. Let's break things down a bit. From the beginning, there were three possible scenarios regarding US military aid. First, optimistic but unlikely scenario: Putin pressures Trump enough that Trump snaps and announces a new aid package for Ukraine. Second, the most likely scenario: no new aid budgets, but weapons ordered under Biden continue to be delivered, and additional necessary arms are purchased from the US using European funds. Third, the pessimistic but less likely scenario: Trump cuts off even the previously approved aid shipments. After the chaos at the White House, we are now stuck somewhere between the second and third scenarios. And according to insiders, the third scenario could happen very soon. That said, in my opinion, sooner or later, relations between Ukraine and the US will be reset. There is no real problem for us with signing a meaningless piece of paper about some hypothetical revenues from imaginary resources in exchange for non-existent security guarantees. Trump needed it to put on a show for the cameras and once again declare himself the greatest deal maker. Then he could sit down with Putin without any distractions. For us, the document was only about improving Trump's mood, an attempt to squeeze out either guarantees or continued support from him. Honestly, those hopes were always a long shot, but it was worth a try. In the end, though, it turned into a complete mess, knocking us from the relatively stable second scenario towards the riskier third one. Well, let's treat it like it was a natural disaster. There is a silver lining. This entire situation has dumped a bucket of cold water over European leaders' heads, accelerating plans for rearming Europe. So now we have two possible paths. First, if Trump doesn't snap, this time in our direction, and doesn't cut off existing aid, we could actually come out ahead. US supplies would continue, and European support would grow beyond initial expectations, though not as quickly as needed. Second, if Trump does snap, things will be rough. There are plenty of weapons Europe simply can't replace. You cannot shoot down ballistic missiles with tweets of solidarity. In any case, we need to wait for Europe to finalize its defense budget increase, establish an additional aid package for Ukraine, and form a coalition of guarantors. Once that's in place, we'll return to negotiation with Trump, but with a stronger hand. Even if US aid is halted, the situation isn't irreversible, but that road will be much more difficult. And for now, that's where things stand. Let's see which way this goes. Thank you for watching. Слава Україні!